We already did the videos for multiplying with 0 and 1 and the video for multiplying with 2. Now we're going to be learning about multiplying with 10. Okay, so for multiplying with 10, when multiplying with 10, the product is always the other number with a 0 in the ones place value. Now, I already know that there are some teachers out there that are getting mad at me for saying this. And the teachers that are getting mad at me are the ones that are in middle school and high school. But you have to remember, this is for third grade. They don't know about base tens. They don't know about moving the decimal. They don't even know that there's a decimal in these whole numbers. Okay? So please calm down. This is for third graders that are learning how to memorize their multiplication facts. I'm not going to talk about moving the decimal one space over. Okay? That is taken care of in middle school. I am doing these videos for students that are learning to memorize the multiplication facts. Okay, this is third grade. So multiplying with 10, the product is always going to be the other number with a 0 in the ones place value. Because the product is always going to be the other number with a 0 in the ones place value, this is what I mean. 10 times 5, 5 with a 0. See how I put the 0 in the ones place value. 10 times 3, 3 with the 0. 0's in the ones place value. 10 times 8, 8 with the 0. 10 times 12, 12 with the 0. 6 times 10, 6 with the 0. 9 times 10, 9 with the 0. 2 times 10, 2 with the 0. 47 times 10, 47 with the 0. See how I still put it in the ones place value. Okay? From here, now let's go to this. Okay, multiplying with 10. So 10 times 3, 3 with the 0. 10 times 10, that's an interesting one. 10 with the 0. 10 times 0, 0, always 0. 10 times 9, 9 with the 0. 10 times 2, 20. 10 times 1, 1. It's always the other number. 10 times 10, 100. 10 times 6, 60. 10 times 11, 110. 10 times 5, 50. 10 times 8, 80. 10 times 6, 60. 10 times 1, 1. It's always the other number. 10 times 12, 120. 10 times 3, 30. 10 times 2, 20. 10 times 9, 90. And so on and so on. Now, what happens if the 10 is the second number? Still the same. Sort of. Okay, so this one's, I couldn't. So 10 times 10, 100. 0 times 10, 0. It's always 0. 11 times 10, 110. 4 times 10, 40. 3 times 10, 30. 11 times 10, 110. 3 times 10, 30. 4 times 10, 40. 7 times 10, 70. 6 times 10, 60. 9 times 10, 90. 5 times 10, 50. 2 times 10, 20. 9 times 10, 90. 10 times 10, 100. 8 times 10, 80. 5 times 10, 50. And so on and so on. Now, From here, we're going to do the cards. So all I do is get my little 10 out. There you go. There's my 10. From here, shuffle my deck. Okay, there you go. So we are doing the multiplication facts of the 10. Remember, this is going to be good practice for you. Okay, I'm going to flip a card over. I'm going to give some time, then I'll give the answer. Try to get the answer, the product, before I say it. So 10 times 12, 12 with the 0, 120. 10 times 8, 8 with the 0, 80. 10 times 3, 30. 10 times 1, 10. 10 times 6, 60. 10 times 9, 90. 10 times 4, 40. 10 times 11, 110. 10 times 9, 90. 10 times 8, 80. 10 times 1, 10. 10 times 6, 60. 10 times 7, 70. 10 times 12, 120. 10 times 3, 30. 10 times 4, 40. 10 times 10 times 3, 30. 10 times 6, 60. 10 times 2, 20. 10 times 7, 70. 10 times 2, 20. 10 times 1, 10. 10 times 5, 50. 10 times 2, 20. 10 times 5, 50. 10 times 2, 20. 10 times 12, 120. 10 times 5, 50. 10 times 7, 70. 10 times 11, 110. 10 times 4, 40. 10 times 11, 110. 11 with a 0. 10 times 10, 100. 10 times 10, 100. 10 times 7, 70. 10 times 9, 90. 10 times 5, 50. 10 times 3, 30. 10 times 12, 120. 10 times 8, 80. 10 times 12, 120. 10 times 9, 90. 10 times 6, 60. 10 times 11, 110. 10 times 7, 70. 10 times 8, 80. 10 times 12, 120. 10 times 1, 10. 10 times 4, 40. 10 times 10, 100. 10 times 8, 80. So that right there was our little practice. Okay. Going back to this. Remember this, we did it back in the introduction. We've already done the 0 and the 1, the 2s, the 10s. Next, we're going to be learning how to memorize the multiplication facts for the 5s.